Hi, I think I'm live. Let me actually post this. I don't remember if this is the right format, but should be good. Okay, I think this is the correct link. Okay, this is good. Okay. Okay, so today we will do. I am solo, by the way. We'll do some refactoring of tilesheet devs. So basically, we have like. Mm, currently all tilesheets are separate JFix files. There are just like some definitions about the rows and like tile counts and other stuff. Now we will have them combined to a dev file, and that's because some new fucking stuff. That's cool. Yeah, this is already actually done in here. It should probably be like this. Also, this is kinda useless. I will already prefix that anyways. Rate gas. Yeah, I think I will just automatically prefix that. So that's kind of pointless. But it is something. It's really helpful that I have it. Yeah, I don't think I need that prefix. If it's needed, I will just re-add something like Piamalias or something. But having to specify it per thing is pretty gay because then you cannot like duplicate entries or whatever. So I will have to add the Pyom prefix anyways. But I guess this is kinda useful for I don't know. This is kinda useful for organization. Uh okay, I'll think about it later. But yeah, that is not something I want right now. And I don't know all this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the brackets. I think we'll skip them for now. But later maybe I don't know, I'll have to think about it. Uh but yeah. Maybe that's not necessary for now. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, so now instead of in-game data, instead of doing them by hand, which was pretty bad, I will just have load tile sheets, and it will be like some data. Yeah, this would be moved to data, I think, just to be consistent with other diff files. And we would have this and this. Okay. Oh, I was muted. I guess. I wonder for how long, but uh, yeah, I was saying that I first of all I can replace active with biomid because it was VA'd, so I had like 24 worth of padding here anyways, and biomid 0 is already like non-active, so this actually works really well. I don't have to break the thing. And now here I can just iterate over everything and generate for things that have a biome assigned. And I will actually make a biome many for the thing, for the layer set or whatever. The temp stuff, the temp, those GFXs could be deleted now, I guess. I won't be really using them anyways. And if I would need them, I can just go to the history and get them from there. Okay. This is cool. Yeah, here we need layer the biome ID. As it's really nice about biome ID 0, it will actually point you to not initted stuff because we use 0 as initialization basically, which means that stuff that is not used is 0, and the biome ID will be 0, and tile data in it will be 0, so if something is inactive, it will automatically fail here. So that's actually pretty handy, I'd say. Yeah, let's see if it works. How it works. I have no idea. That's probably all just there, or even 0. And actually, it's even worse. Yeah, so I guess what happens here is just that I pass incorrect pointer to this fucking thing. Tilesheet is, yeah, obviously. And for this thing, yeah, this should also be import. Okay. Well, let's just do if tile sheet biome ID. We don't have it, but not. We'll just return. I guess the rect would be, or do not do double return. Do not like use the same return twice. I will just do this. Okay, this is true. I guess I can remove those asserts, but then it's kinda meh. So here, if tile sheet. No, I'm actually checking for the biome ID. So what's going on here? And here I'm not. So I guess no, I am. Okay, so there's something wrong with our loading, I think. So let's check this. Let's actually just check entire thing. And I guess I will first also go to the H file and go to let's do biome names. Okay, so having the biome names here, I also want biome name pointers, which I use for the UI stuff. This biome limit. I could probably just allocate this in heap, but I don't know. And I should probably also move those here so I don't actually like. I should probably do this just for cache locality. I won't really access those unless I access those, and those should probably have quick lookups. I don't know. That's correct. Okay, and now for the thing we need to do. We basically need tile sheet name pointers. It's just the prototype limit. And we will need this here. Okay, so here we have biome names, here we have tile sheet stuff. Yes. Yeah, so the pointers being close probably made sense for the cache locality. So I think, or I guess it doesn't really matter, so I could technically move them here, because I won't really be accessing those when I access those and vice versa. Yeah, that is kind of handy, I think. That's probably not even important. I'm not sure. I guess in boundaries it would matter. Yeah. But I wouldn't. I don't know. Those arrays are actually so big that I probably shouldn't care. But I could probably take those in together. I could have something like this organized. Maybe I should even name those image count, sprite sheet count, biome count, and tile sheet count. Oh, that doesn't even know. It's fucking gonna see that is access somewhere. Yeah. It's great. Sprite sheet count. Yeah, this is something I'd like to do. But those here are increased by 1. Biome count and tile sheet count. And now at the end of it, I would increase those by 1. And if I do any kind of thing, I should probably only iterate over. Wait, what? What is that shit here? This is just the last one, right? What? Oh yeah, that is actually true. So most of the time I would just parse one file and I wouldn't need to bother about those. I should just biome is smaller than biome count. I hate doing these prefixes, but they're kinda useful for zeroing memory. I would just use these prototypes here. That would be so useful, but I mean, using from J. Because they would make them those globals, but then I wouldn't be able to memset them to 0, so I would have to do it one by one, so neither approach is useful. Whatever. Just the T for now and B. This is PQ's naming convention, but tilesheet equals prototypes the tilesheet SPT. Yeah, let's do this, and now we would make this like this. That should surely work. I don't think this would ever be this. I don't know. Probably be one actually. So I didn't waste time on the biome that isn't ever set. Okay, this is useful. And now for the let's think this through. This is annoying. I guess I don't really need this to be here. Honestly, like, I don't think I ever used that. And this is actually an error review. It's case stuff, so that shouldn't even be there. For this, I need to do the biome name. Prototypes. Biome names. Biome ID equals. Oh, this is not equals. This is not fucking JavaScript. I'm doing string copy. Type string copy, because MSVC won't allow me to have anything else, but yeah. And I would do couple args. And now I would cut it. Basically do this, but with this, and now I would do a loop. Goes from 1 to from 2 to I to just the biome, the kafao R count. I guess I will actually do just this here. I remember I was doing that the other way for the pointers. This is just the address of this. Okay, this is useful. And now I would do basically the same thing for the tile sheet, but with the tile sheet names. And this is actually incorrect because I have to have biome in it in the name. This is actually the ID. And I would do the same thing here and here. Okay. This is actually tile sheet thing, not biome. Okay. Okay, this is something. Sprite count. Image sprite sheet count. Okay, and now for this, I would find all references. I guess this is all the references there is. I don't know though. Sprite sheet count. What am I doing here? Quotes it count. Quotes it. How am I adding those? I'm getting the sprite ID. Will be -1, but whatever. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I feel like this didn't even work properly for the last thing, but I guess that's why Archons didn't work. Yeah. So now in the game data, I just need to verify that every. Okay, so for weapons, we don't even have the weapon count. For units, we set it once. Which I guess is kind of handy because I don't have to bother with incrementing it all the time. It's probably something I should also just do for this ID +1, and this should be biome ID +1. And now we can just plus. Oh. This is actually also wrong. This should actually have the biome limit in it. This is a reason. And here we would go with P. And here we would go with the biome ID equals. Oh, I actually did those incorrectly. Okay. And now, for this thing, I also have to set it where I do ID +1. Each time I do this. Yeah. I think that's accurate. Let's check if this even works. I assume an assertion. Or broken tiles. Assertion. Okay. Get direct. Fuck you. What even is this tile shot? Let me see. Draw minimap. And our layer is just 0. What the fuck? Oh, this has a biome ID actually. Okay, so this has an array of tile sheets. So wait. Why is this 0? The biome ID. No, wait. So we're going 1 and 1. Let's explain it. What's wrong? This isn't, which is, I think, special. Let's see. This is the tile type count, and this is like somewhere here probably. Special, yeah. We have no special in dirt. Why is that? Yeah, it actually has special, so something's wrong with the code. I'm pretty sure. Or I guess this is the Ashword or something, right? But it has special too. Let's see how many. I don't know why. Why would this matter? Let me just. Let me just for now remove this from. I think that's in graphics. Yeah, let's just remove those assets for a second, so I can actually see what's happening. Okay, that looks really interesting, I'd say. So this is the base style, actually. That is incorrect. But it's actually kind of expected to be incorrect. I guess. Styles, why those wouldn't work? I'm not sure. I guess that's because... And it might be incorrect. Let me just do some UI stuff and then we'll worry about it. We're already streaming for 40 minutes. Okay, that's cool. I'll do like 30 more, I guess, or 20. And I will try to make the UI stuff happen. So what we want is basically for the tile stuff. We basically want 3 lists. We want a layer, we want a biome, and we want a tile sheet. I will have the 56 of those, and the up to biome max of those for now, and up to prototype max of those, basically. So those would be 3 lists we have here. Yes. So now we want... Okay, so we want... we want those to be duplicated. We want biome index and we want layer index. And here we will just... I actually deleted the ones I didn't want to delete because I didn't copy everything. How nice. Guess maybe doing a bigger font would make me click more accurate. Open colors. Let's do one more for now. Yes, so we have those. And now for this thing, we basically want... Yeah, we will want the editor thing here for the layer index and layer scroll. And for this, we would want... Actually, this will no longer be have this removed. This will be biome index and biome scroll. And this is just whatever the current layer is. Layer, Google layer, biome ID. So this would be this, and for this, we'll actually have the tilesheet ID. That's what we already have there. Okay. So that is cool. And now what we basically need is for this bottom list. Basically want to divide the column for like free change for free even things, and now we will just plus equals x by the width. Then you make a bottom list, and this doesn't really matter. And for this, we don't really need this anymore. Okay, and what we basically need is how should editor names? What is this? Oh, those no longer exist, by the way. Those are just non-existent. We will need a thing that I will just declare static for now. Oh, this isn't even needed. Those will probably just be. Those actually will probably just become pointers to those actual values. So I would be able to remove most of those statics. And maybe I would move this to player state. I don't know. Most of those could actually. Oh, this I don't know. This probably could also be. Oh, this could just be the editor mode, couldn't it? So yeah, this would probably just move to player state, so it's reset without the residue, I think. Because I would still have to init it somehow for it to be deterministic. Have to be re-initted like it does right now, but all of those could just be zeros by default. And then I wouldn't even need this be pointing to the correct stuff. Yeah, I will do that later. For now, I will just remove the 10 players at all. They are no longer needed. Those neither. And for UI, what I really need is like a static char. That is another disadvantage of static stuff, is that they have unknown padding between them. Or they can even be like probably not in the same order, I think. I'm not sure, I would have to read about it, but I know that structs have like a very predictable thing, but I'm not really sure about static stuff. Nor global stuff. Okay, so what we want is editor list layer names. And this is just max layer count layer. I think I have temp layer count or something. I don't even know. I know I have the 56 of those. And there should be in generation maybe. Generation. Name state. Maybe. We have the layers and we have a limited amount of those. Okay. I should probably also make like the data stuff have constant like power of twos for their stuff. So for this, I'm not really sure that affects stuff, but I think it does. Okay, so the preferred prototype I would just do this, and for this I would do. I think that was right. Yeah. Let's have that for now. And for this is just tile data. Oh, okay. And this will be like the longest one is layer 256 0, which is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's just 10. Check and hard code for optimization of memory. Yeah. And now for initting, yes, I don't really need to do it so many times, but whatever. But make it work first, then worry. It's just 10, and the format is layer, and that's it. Yeah, this is what it is. Very simple. Okay. I'll do it only once. Make just pointers. to appropriate, how do you say it? Player state particles. Make this just pointers to appropriate player state variables. Seems good. Okay. Oh, I have editor list, tiles, layer names, and this is just tile layer count, and this will do. Now I can do layer index, but obviously I would want to switch those. I guess the scrolls could stay as static or be moved to player state. Yeah, this would be biome, and we'll have prototypes, biome count, and biome names. For this, we will just have tile tile sheet count. Okay, this should be good. And for this, we're not gonna really do this. Sort of do this. It's annoying. Okay, layer, and now we can just do this. The biome ID equals. We would basically do the index of this. And for this, for the tile sheet, tile sheet ID, we would do the same, but we would have the appropriate arrays instead. Yes, that's true. This will need to be a flag or something. Really annoying. For now, let's just do to do. Oh, I should also not add a space here to not have confusion. To do reimplement as a flag. And this will be just the first layer. The first layer will always be the base layer. That's just how it is. And the ID can be, well, can actually be whatever. I will not set it to anything special right now. We'll clear it, which just sets it to false. Do I actually use this? I do. Okay. Let's see the order. It's obviously no longer a thing. This is actually a thing still? I didn't know that. But that isn't even used anymore. Clear. I will need something for moving, but that's that I can do later. Okay, this is just tile layer count. More than 0. More than equal to 0. I do actually want the I was actually break the current save file, unfortunately. As it doesn't really have to, but I would need to know what the temp layer was. What the temp layer count was. Whatever. I can just remake them up. It was I think per demo anyways. And I have a fucking assembly error. Cool. Yes. So what I want is to not have the default save. We want to remove it for now. Okay, and this is expected. And this is not expected, actually. Editor layer. Yeah, the editor layer is not set. Which is a thing to be expected after my changes. So in start game, or whatever it was, setup game. Let's see why. Game state. In setup game, I want this for every player. I want this for every player to be set to something approachable, like the first layer, like just game state. This is the first layer, basically. The layer. What was it? Yeah, I should do this after zeroing the player state, probably. You know, that's usually a helpful thing to do. And I would just do, you know, I would just do the tile layers, the first entry, so I didn't have to add anything. Okay. See if this works. No, it does not, because the fucking text is none. But whatever. Why is none? Why is it none? That's the question. Editor list names. Of course, these are not pointers. It should also be I. And this should be just this E. And pointers I. Okay. And this should have. The reason I have to have pointers is because normally it's because a pointer array has always the same like size between each pointer, and like the if I just store the strings as like, oh, layer 1, oh, some padding, layer 2, oh, some padding, layer 3. This is technically like the same, like between the starts of the strings, I have the same amount of like bytes or whatever, but I expect 8 bytes, which is like, I guess, 8 because characters are 1 byte. But I expect a pointer list, so because I didn't have like a constant string size, because that wouldn't be very memory efficient. And also all C strings are just zero terminated, don't have size assigned to it, and like in J it would be much easier, but we didn't have J yet. Let's see. Hopefully this works now. Oh, I didn't even update it. And I also need to unclamp the fucking... Jesus. Cursor. I want to not clip the cursor after I'm left. I'm done with the game. So please don't clip it. Just don't. I guess else I can just unclip it too. If I'm not in focus. This focus actually should get replaced at some point. Ha, obviously. Haha. Oh, I am retarded actually. You know that? This is meant to be tile like count. Jesus. No, it's still fucked. But why? Okay, let's see which eye are we on. We are at the first fucking thing, so this is clearly just incorrect for whatever reason. This is oh yeah. This is incorrect. I am not passing the correct fucking thing. But I do feel like this should have just worked, so I'm not really sure what happened. I guess I will just play the breakpoint here, so I know if that was successfully called. Maybe it wasn't. It is. So now we do the layer names, and the layer name of the first thing is layer 0. Which is kinda cool. And now this is reflective too. Okay. And now if we click this, we still fucking break. Why? Oh. It's true. This is not what I thought it is. Wait, do I actually need those pointers? Yeah, this is a char array. Or char pointer array, actually. Let's see. H. Fucked. Oh, I guess this is a different... No. Fuck. No, this is just broken, actually. What? Why? Jesus. Oh, yeah, obviously, I am doing the incorrect thing again. Jesus. I wish MSVC worked well with C. I guess I should just not use it or something. Oh, that's still fucked. Why? Why? Just tell me why. I'd like to know. This is correct. And this is not correct. Oh, okay. This is obvious. I mean, the preview being dump is obvious. I didn't pointer this, but, yeah, I guess char is smaller, so that would never work. Yes, now it works. Okay. H. We have the correct pointers. Cool. Oh, it's still broken. Still on the first thing, apparently. And yes, this is because I am dumb. I think this is the correct thing this time. Candy said I did have to fix it so many times. Yes, it actually works. Sort of. The biome thing should just be +1 though. Oh yeah, that's true. I guess no. This is fine. I just need to make this first one be string copy site prototypes, the biome names. We need Mark's name, and we need just no biome. And we need to assign a pointer to it, which is just 0. And we need, yeah, exactly. It's exactly what we need. I guess I can do it either way. It's consistent. Oh, this should be string cut, by the way. I assume those are zeros, but they usually will be. I am never loading tile sheets multiple times. Okay, so we have layers, we have biomes. Oh, the layers you can scroll. And now the zero layer should actually be something else. Editor list, layer name pointers. Okay. So this should actually only apply from 1 to upwards. And this, the 0 one, be just base layer. Which is basically layer 0. And this is, oh wait, what? Eleven, fine. Layer name size. Okay. This should work. Please run. This is not fucking. Wait, what? What's happening here? This is like a layer? Wait, what? The layer. So the layer index is not the layer index. This is the layer index. And now this is the biome index, and this is the tilesheet index. Yes. Cool. Okay, this doesn't look like ash for me. To me. Maybe it's broken. In terms of the thing. This surely doesn't look like fucking. Oh, okay. Everything's just broken. Okay, and now this. Wow. An old biome. Okay. So I actually. Yeah, okay. I forgot to remove this one here. I think that's it. And the base thing just doesn't work. We'll have to work on it. And I also think there's something broken with generation. Basically. No, it's just the dude being misdefined. Or just something we'll fix after time. Or maybe not. Wait, what? Oh, dude never had edges. That's just why it broken, and it's flipped. Because it was made from mud. But mud is like the opposite of dirt. So those have to be inverted, but I can now actually swap between those. It's kind of cool. I shouldn't be able to click on once I'm not. Yes, so now this should actually do this. Basically. I shouldn't be able to click on ones that aren't there. Let's see. This is much better than what we had. Okay, now we have like dirt. Okay, this is the edge of the map, which I should probably mark somehow. Or I guess not really. I just need a base tile to be here. Can I have some? Oh, this is base layer. Base layer won't ever work with this. Base layer is just something that doesn't have stuff. Okay. It should just be permanent, but for now it just doesn't work. Okay. This is something, because now we can define multiple layers. Give me a second. Oh, 1 second. Okay. So yeah, this is something I now will make the planting not work on the base layer. And also I will place tiles and remove tiles. The player state editor layer ID is not 0. And so basically we have it. Then we have it set. Then do it. And if we don't, then don't do it. It's simple. I guess what I should really do is have this check be here. Okay. So now I shouldn't be allowed to paint this nor remove this. Okay, this is fine. And now for okay, let me actually fix some of those. So for those, I don't really want those for free. I think those I want remove. Okay. Okay, so now instead of doing the thing here, we just want this. Instead of doing the biome thing, we just want this. And instead of doing this, we just want this. Okay, so now we basically, to make this not so scary, we will just define the player state thing here. Player state pointer. Player state is just point address of this. So now I can basically do this. Still need the address of the program. But this is much less, much easier to read basically. This is something I will define in a second. This is something I will also define in a second, but this is something I need to replace. And this is the thing I need here. So basically now I can remove that from that 4 I had here. Wait, did I actually like remove it all or something? Yes, I did. I still need it. So yeah, here we will, after the switch, we will do this and we will have this removed, and this removed. Okay, this is the thing that stays here, but I think I will remove all of those. Too. Seems like excessive. Oh, is this redefined? Okay, this 4 ends here, this switch ends here. Okay, this seems correct. You know, oh no, this is not meant to. Oh, actually, I already did it like this. Ha! I didn't know that. I remember that. That's cool though. Okay, so now I should be able to have the thing be switchable between those. Okay, so now for the fucking button list, I need to make this thing. I guess as inactive, I will just draw the outline color maybe instead of the pressed one. Oh no, that didn't work. I need to have inactive one, which I want to be darker than this, so I will do 25s. Button. Here I just want inactive color. Yeah, I think this is better. Yes, cool. So now I want to make the base layer thing work. Oh, I guess clicking R just works. That's cool. I don't know what this is. That's probably... Oh, god. So my random-ish thing is very predictable. So yeah, I have to do something with those are basically special files. I made them deterministic, so editing stuff doesn't break them, but this is right now kind of broken. This is still cool. We can actually do this. I guess switching the thing. Yeah, I can actually make a sum up now. That's really cool. And you can place dirt on it from maybe Badlands. Yes. Yeah, that is cool. Let's just make it so if I go past the acceptable tile ID thing, so if this, the editor layer thing, oh, this can be just player state. Handy. And this can be player state. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, and now for the players, for the editor layer thing, the tile sheet ID should not be greater than, should be the smaller of either itself or the limit of the thing in the biome thing. So this in the biome, in the current biome basically. So I basically, if I... Hi, Alexander. So if I basically have, like, if I select, like, mod and I go to Ashword, this will, I guess, no. If this is greater than... What's up, Alexander, by the way? I am streaming, solo today, and I'm doing some exciting tile stuff. I will basically reset the tile ID to 0 if it's above the count, above or equal the count. I think this should work. So yeah, let's just get error. Yes, okay. Oh yeah, as you can see, the special thing is really fucking predictable. I will try to make it better in a second. I did change. Oh yeah, if I go to balance and I go mod, this should be 0. Yeah, okay, this is cool. Uh, okay, so now for the fucking setup game. The reason I am not setting the when I'm setting this, the reason I am not doing this is because this is not in it. And I don't think I want this actually. I think I just want this to be set anyways. You mean that I will take yeah, this is actually true. I don't know. So you must mean that I will have a lot to do before we have the visual assets. Yeah, I think so. Uh, yeah, probably. Yeah. That is that's probably true, but at the same time I actually have a lot of things I can do after I'm done with the base game because I can do like uh tool sets that we can use for like optimizing some stuff and like so for example like 3D in-game 3D uh in-game 3D tool sets and whatnot. I will actually moderate you so I know that it's you. Because I am scared of that guy. Anyways, yeah, there are like things that I can do after I'm done with the game, and also polish and like bug fixes, and then also implementing all the races. So yeah, I think there are stuff to do. Now I want if the thing is changed. If I change the editor layer thing. So this is just updating this, and this is this. Okay, so maybe what if the button list would return a variable when I change something, basically? Changed to false, return changed, and this would be changed equals to and active index is p. Okay. So this will be useful. I think like this const. This is the return value. Maybe I just move it here like it was. Yeah. That is true. It's also kind of hard to actually like market the game or whatever, like spread the word, because we have no assets. So like we can't really market this as a product. It wasn't a problem with the mod, but you know, now it's not a product. So. Okay, so now if it's changed, I guess with the checkbox, I could probably also return the value. Return the value. this. And I don't know if I should for anchor. I guess that doesn't really matter. But it could matter. Okay, let's just do it. Equal false. Now I guess resizer is something we'll return either the one or the other. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is useful. This would just be move equal false. Moved. I don't even know if this is an operator. No, it's not. But this operator should also be fine. Okay. This is something I can compile now, and this is obviously proper. No? Why it broke? But now for the update UI stuff, I can just log if the change. Okay, so if we change tile sheet. Okay, so if we change the tile sheet and the biome ID equals 0. No, not the biome ID. The layer ID equals change tile sheet, changed biome. If the layer ID, the editor layer ID equals 0, so the base layer, and we changed either the tile sheet or the biome. We want to randomize the tiles, but only for the fucking base layer. So here we want to randomize base layer. Okay. So this is basically this, and for this we call the randomize base layer thing. And I guess I can also randomize all edges. It's just this. Which is just this. And I can just get rid of the comment because the function names are comments basically. Randomize base layer. Randomize all edges. Okay. Randomize all layers. Okay. Now I want to export those functions basically. Regeneration. We will have those as the things. And I think generate, yeah, has p222. Okay. So now in UI, I can just randomize base layer, and I think I don't have generation imported. Which is something I want. Okay. So now, if I change the thing, I'm pretty sure if I change the thing, I won't do anything. I don't know why. I also probably want to cap the camera. Camera. So basically, this is our usual max and usual min. Which I think is just not putting. I think this is it, and now this would be min x, min y, and if we are in editor mode, we just override those with more like minus those, and with this would just be map max, I think. Okay, let's check this. Actually. Splitgate? No, but I've seen the game. It's like the portal thing with. Okay, this is fucked, I guess. Min x, min y. Oh yes, this is long. It's basically like Doom with combined with portal or whatever. I guess the idea is interesting, but I imagine the execution was pretty poor. As with all things, I've heard it's boring or whatever. I don't think this is actually proper. Probably has to be added then. Oh no, never mind. Map max already has the padding. Okay. I guess that's true. So I would have to add this padding to this thing. I think. That's interesting. Yeah, it would be useful to actually have a base layer, you know? I don't see anything. That's really weird. What if I... No. I don't know where I am, honestly. I think... Okay, so map padding is just... I think minus map padding. So this is not incorrect, I'm pretty sure. And this... Let's just not do it, you know? You have only 2 guns? Really? Do you actually can like pick up guns, or are you just stuck with the same guns all the time? Oh, obviously I don't see anything. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Wait, what? What? Yeah, I think I do need this, but do I need this to be a pointer? Yes. And I don't want scroll for this. Yeah. I'm milestone. That's going good. I am having some tile sheet stuff in the works where I can actually set the stuff. and I can and it breaks because I don't know why, but right, like you will actually be able to set some layers that was hard coded before, so it is something. And we also have some UI, as you can see. Can I just not have it like this? Okay, I'm confused. Let's see. Oh no. What? You're kidding me. Are they actually what? Are they actually 24 FPS? That's unplayable. Like I I don't think 60 FPS is very playable. I mean it is like the minimum, but like 24 dude, no. Like, I don't even think videos look good unless you have some interpolation, which effectively makes it more. Oh, TPS. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay, that's more sensible. I actually have 24 TPS in this, but we obviously have much more frames because interpolation. The reason we have 24 TPS is just because networking. Okay, so this. Okay, so we have the button names, we have the count, which is correct, and we have the editor layer ID, which is correct. Yes. So why this is not equal to 0 when I change it? Hi. Well, I was actually thinking about closing the stream, but since all of you are coming, I can actually stream for more. Cool. Too bad I actually have this in the works and it doesn't work. I cannot showcase anything really, but after I'm done, imagine I could do some stuff. Okay, and now if I go to this is still at the incorrect layer. Why? Oh, maybe it's because the layer ID didn't get updated. I guess. This is here, so this is actually modified, I'm pretty sure. Yes, now it works, I think. Yes, okay. Sort of. So as you can see, I can actually have multiple layers. I can have different tile sheet bases, basically. So I can actually make an Ashford mob now. And the best thing is, once I get this correct, I can actually play stuff like snow now. At this size. You can have snow on ash, by the way. Or if you want, you could do it on the desert too. So, well, I will need some kind of thing to actually make the layers swappable. And maybe also that you can name them. Oh, you can actually scroll click to select those layers. That's something new too. Yes, so... Oh. I don't know why this has the focus. That is incorrect as hell. I basically need to have the scroll only work if I'm indirect. So if Vito indirect in is indirect, and now we will need the player inputs thing. Which is just this is player inputs footer, and the rectangle it's rectangle. Because the issue was I was scrolling the things I didn't want. Well, yeah, Saturday is not. Saturday is just. Oh, fuck. Okay. This is not what I want. What I wanted was having this. If I'm indirect, I want to use this. I want to capture the scroll wheel. Basically. And if the cursor is indirect, and actually, I need to check this for the original rect. So, I guess I will just rename this to button or something. And I will actually get this, be this. And now I can actually use rect here. I guess it should be. Or like entry maybe. Entry rect. Oh, button rect. Yeah, that makes sense. Button is a function, obviously. Okay. A rect, button rect. Equal to the rect. And is smaller by the. Yes, you are moderator, so I can actually distinguish you from that random guy that sometimes comes to pro stream. I hope he won't come here, but who knows? I want to know who you are. And then you can also help me if something happens, I guess. Okay, so now the unit menu is so broken, but I can work with it, I guess. And this should work. Let's use the desert sound, which I know that work. Okay, this is cool. Yeah, that would be the worst thing. Worst thing even would be if he would have the role or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. You know, the community access or whatever it was. Okay, so this is something. I just need to fix the mode thing. And then I would also want to fix the original save, probably. I would want it to work. Yes. So now let me fix the mode. Okay. Seems to work. And now the question is, why is this button list not working? Well, I know it is like correctly remembering which thing I. It remembers which button is active, so I am passing the index incorrectly. But then I am changing the editor mode here, but it's not remembering it somehow. And this is the correct thing, yes. So what's going on here? What if I just do... What if I just do... Editor mode unit? Yeah. Will this work? Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it is, but I don't know where. Yeah, okay. So this works, but this doesn't. That's really weird because... Okay, so this is 0, this is 1. Editor mode. This is 1, this is 2. So I incremented it by 1, so it's correct. This is being remembered because it's active. So why would it change? I am kind of confused. I guess if I don't do it at all, it shouldn't work, right? Yeah, it doesn't work. If I can try looking for reference. Oh no. Visual Studio is not functional, so I cannot. But what I can try doing is just point to the mode index itself, to the editor mode itself. But then I'd have to have some kind of offset variable, which probably isn't terrible. Let me just edit this to have an offset. Is this B8? It is. Okay. This needs to have an offset. And now what the offset is doing is basically adding. We are adding the offset whenever we are writing, but we are subtracting it whenever we are reading it, basically. So that should work, I think. But I guess that isn't even true, right? All I need to do is make I have the offset here. So I would have this here and here. And now it would work. Oh, I guess this should minus the offset. And this should also minus stuff. So and now we wouldn't have the offset in most, but we would have it here. This should be before the scroll. Okay, so this would be added here. And I also have one here, so I would add it here. Okay. I think this a roll. Oh. And now. It does seem like it is overwritten somewhere. Oh. It's just no longer the thing. So actually it wasn't overridden? I didn't get it. BH. Okay. This works. This is very good. So, but yeah, we have tile editor, we have unit editor, so we can kind of make maps. Sort of. Okay. So on the next stream, I will probably make some functionality for like swapping the layers, because you might like decide to like, oh, between my grass layer and my mud layer, I would want to add like, I don't know, ruins or something. So yeah. Yeah, I guess we can. Yeah, sure. I guess the pathfinding isn't really good, but that's probably even better for microtrainer. Yes. We'll need to do some kind of other thing for future. So we can actually train units and stuff. Oh, those finches actually are getting updated. I don't know if that should be the case. Have to think about it. Okay. Yes, that's my biggest concern. Because we have to both do we both have to make more accurate pathfinding than reward and StarCraft 2, and we also have to make more performant, and we also don't want it to clump. So I think it might be tough, but I hope we can figure something out. And yes, ideally we could multi-thread it and SIMD it or something, but I don't know. For deterministic stop log, it's kind of hard to do any multi-threading at all, and for interpreted simulation server client, we would have to send a lot of data between players because there are like thousands of units, right? So I'm not really sure what we can do for that, but we'll have to think about some very optimized algorithm. But yeah, that would be really nice if we could achieve something that is scalable. So obviously we want to have like 4 times the size of maps of Brood War. Yeah, that's cool. Uh, if you'd want to share it, I could show it in stream or something. Okay, now I should try to make this clamp work. Mm. Oh, those are use. That's why it was so dumb. Oh, I see. And now I can go past this, and I can go past this. Yeah, this is what I want. I guess what I really wanted, though, is to do like this, something like this. And here we would just do the same, I think. Because then basically we don't have to see more, but like being able to scroll past the border as the editor guy is pretty handy, I think. Yeah, okay. This works as expected, I think. Yeah, okay. That is really cool. So I will commit what I have for now. Refactor, or maybe even rework layer system. Okay, and now what I really need to convert the previous save. Oh, that seems cool. I guess. Huh. I guess what we could do with pathfinding is we could have. Oh, let me actually open Notepad for this. We could have like. Because currently, before we do any simulation, we sort all positions of units to their structs. So what if the pathfinding would be multi-threaded and would only count to the alt positions, which is basically a tick of delay, but it would be order independent, right? So then you wouldn't have things like, oh, this unit moved, so now the path is different because those units didn't simulate their moves or whatever. And if we would do it this way, then okay, we have one tick of delay for the positions, but we can do it 12 times faster because we have 12 threads or whatever. That could work. I thought of that, but the problem is if you do, for example, unit HP equals unit old HP times 0.5 plus 5 or something, if you want to do this as two separate, like if you would do this and this, or like whatever, this and this, you would basically have to be limited to one write to the new thing. Because if you do this, then you're order dependent, and you will actually make one of the operations not work. Because you can't just do this. Because this is basically equals old HP times 0.5. So you'd have to limit yourself to only one write per field. So this is pretty limiting, I think. I think this is something like, yeah, I don't know if you could really multi-thread that this way for a complex game, because imagine like having 500 different buffs and like to move speed alone, and then also have like 10 billion other stats and stuff. I don't think you can really do much. Yeah, you could either limit yourself to multiplying, dividing, or to pluses and minuses. Like, maybe you could have a system where you would have, like, you'd have alt HP offset, and like multiplier or something. And then you could, then the HP would be offset. I don't know, like this would basically be this times the multiplier plus the offset. But then you can't really even do the, you can't even control the order of those, and it's kind of messy. And then for offsets, you would be able to like do, I don't know, 2 and divide by 2 or whatever. Because obviously, yeah, I don't know, maybe. Because obviously, oh, this would be multiplayer. And for offset, you would just have like plus equals 5 and other stuff. Our problem with this is that, yeah, you can control the order. And if you do the other thing, obviously, this would actually work if you would do it from one thread. But the problem is that you will probably process a unit A on thread A and unit B on thread B. And now if any of those, like, if they interact ever, then you actually have order dependence. So yeah, I don't know. This is tricky. Probably would be easier if you just have, if we wouldn't need to make it deterministic, basically. Because right now we do. It's the we would desync. But at the same time, the interpolated simulation isn't really a thing we can do if we have thousands of units. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, we could, but the question is if handling a queue, like queue is on the heap probably, or we have some kind of thing, statically allocated thing. But then the problem is you have, the queue has to be, yeah, I don't know, like you would lose more performance by cache misses than you would gain from the additional threads, I think, with something like this. I think. Because then you cannot like push multiple units to one cache line or whatever. Because you would have all the gigantic queues, slash they would be on heap somewhere unorganized. So I don't know, like it's tricky. Okay. Let me try. I will actually check out the previous commit. Okay, and now check this. I will go take the save I had. I will take the save I've had. I will move it here, or I guess I will copy it on my desktop. And I will also take the value of temp layers I had. Which is in source and in game state, I think. Yeah. Okay, so count is 18. Okay, and now what I can do is go back to this. And I can go to the loading code from game data. This can be removed. In game state, I mean. And I can only read only this many layers instead of this. Which will mean I can load my previous save file. Because the size of the layer didn't change, as I noted before anyone joined the stream. Yeah. And now I can actually add the saves folder again. And I can move it here. And now I should be able to load it and save it in the correct format, I think. I hope. Okay. This is not exactly what we had, but it is something. Now I can move this. And I can now load the thing in the correct format. So I basically converted it to the new version. And now I can go to the editor and I can reassign all of the stuff to what it was, what they were. So this was dirt, I'm pretty sure, from jungle. Grass, I mean. This layer was just... I don't know which layer it is. But this was just installing... No, this is Badlands Asphalt. This was... this, I think, was the cliff from jungle. The jungle cliff. This was... Fuck, I don't know. I don't know what this was. Probably desert sand? Desert sand? Yeah. This was... No, this was mud, actually. I think. This was mud. This... I have no idea what this was. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. I can make it, I don't know, ice, maybe. Yeah, seems like it was ice, actually. This was probably grass from Badlands. This was probably desert, or maybe also grass. Maybe this was grass. Let's see. Yeah, likely. This was probably high. This was probably grass. This was probably a cliff or something. I don't know. Let's make it mud. Let's just make something that looks good, I guess. Let's just make it mud. This could be... This was mud for sure. Because the town marker. This is mud. Okay. This is just... I don't know. Let's do... Let's just do... I don't know, let's actually do something new. Why not? Let's do flagstones. Let's do... a cliff, maybe. From... jungle? This is actually broke, I think. This could be... let's do... What should we do? Let's make sun, maybe. This could be... It's could probably be plating, but it's misdefined right now. So, let's make it snow. Let's make this lava. I don't know. I don't fucking know. It's gonna be lava. Let's actually... Oh, this was not this. This was something else, for sure. This was... none of those, I don't think. But we can do something new, actually. That's the grass, I guess. This is something I didn't have. This device. This could be grass or something. And I probably had ruins, and those probably were ruins. The ruins, ruins. Or maybe those were the ruins. I don't fucking know. Really doesn't matter. This can be ruins then. And now, yeah, that is, I don't know, this looks bad, but I could do something. I don't know, could be whatever really. Couldn't be sand and lava, why not? And this could be lava too. Why not? Like, I can do whatever now. I can basically do whatever. And the map is not updated, but that doesn't matter. I will make it work in a second. But it should probably update when I load it. Yes, the minimap is correct now. What I can do is, if I change the thing, I change a biome or a layer. So if I change a biome or a layer, I will update the minimap. I'm pretty sure I had update minimap somewhere. In UI actually. Oh, refresh minimap. Sorry. Okay, so now, check this. Check this. I can go and I can change the base layer to space or some or twilight or I don't know. I can do anything I want. It's gonna be I don't know. Maybe I change my mind. Maybe I want to have an ice map now. I can have it. There we go. Well, there are some fucking issues with this fucking tile sheet, but that will be corrected someday. Yeah, as you can see, I can do like really whatever. Isn't guaranteed to work well because the blends aren't really final yet, nor there even dust we'll have at the end, but it's just something, and yeah, I can really do whatever. I can change stuff at fly, which is really cool. I think personally. Okay, this can be removed because I already did it. Okay, so yeah, that is pretty awesome. Yeah, exactly. And okay, I will leave myself a to-do list. Probably for tomorrow. But what I basically want is to do. Oh Jesus, I hate Visual Studio, and I don't know. I wish we had something better. Okay, let's write move layer button up down. Move layer up down button. I guess this is more English than I initially did. Collision flag, I guess. Have value. Input. I guess have value input collision flag. Okay, so those are things we will need for sure. I guess what would be really neat is multi-selection or bottom list. Not really I will implement it with current API. But it would be pretty cool if you could like select multiple stuff and just move them. Collision flag. Google. So yeah, those are things we want for sure. Now the question is there anything else? Well, all you need to do is paint it. Paint it. Right now it's, I guess, oh yeah, you actually made me think of some things. Brush sizes. Heal hotkey. Copy, paste. Undo. Redo. Okay. What else? What else? I guess copy, cut, and paste. Where I will probably want those for this too. Stop doing this, Jesus. I guess only those two. And I will also want more than 3-player selection. Select and delete. For what? For layers? Currently we have to 56 layers, which is not dynamic, but I don't know, I could probably make it dynamic at some point. Yeah. It's obviously a bit faster if I don't, because I have it locally in the struct instead of having a pointer to something else. But I guess it's also big, so there are downsides, and like, I don't know. Have to think about it. It was just the easiest thing I could do for him. And if you just mean select, you can delete units with right click. You can even select the type of it with middle scroll. But you right now cannot move unless you just like delete, and like, I mean, I guess this is enough for now. So you don't even have properties yet. Which is another thing I can note for later. I'll probably remove Peskin lock for now. Or toggle. And also unit properties. Green. And also maybe this is less of an UI, but like just AI repubs or whatever. I guess AI placeholder units. On hull location. I don't know what else really for now. Because we would probably want like a value higher zone, or like, I guess just, it's really simple, right? Building placeholders with priorities. So yeah, this is something useful. Clear layer is an option since the beginning. It's just C, the hotkey C. So let me actually show this. I don't actually know if it. I think it will break the. Will this break this layer? Yes, this will break. I have to fix it, I guess. Okay, but actually you can clear stuff with C. Oh, let me select this. As you can see, I can select stuff that is not with middle mouse, and I can use C to delete. Sample tile should actually be. Oh, I guess else. I guess if that does not work, I will just have 0. And this should just be here. Okay. Yeah, okay. And for C, I should check if it's not, if the layer ID is not 0. If the layer ID and the layer ID is not 0, I don't want you to be able to clear the base layer. There's no point. It's not something you can draw on. Anyways. Yes, okay, so C doesn't work now. Play. It's cool. Okay, and now let me actually correct something I did. Not yet. I wish you were ahead of me with this, but this is not something we do yet. We can randomize the variants, but that's it. Like the tire variants. There is actually something I would want eventually, which is something that you can see in Heroes 3 editor. If I can find it. There's like, let me actually find something. It's basically the same system I do right now. Where you have the GAN stuff. It also has the original thing you suggested where with one tile edge, like no isometric stuff. But the thing I really wanted to show is this. You can paint auto paint two dots like this. It's really handy. Especially if you would have more customization options. As you can just like quickly, it's really useful for demos, I think. But yeah, if you could customize it, then maybe it would be even enough for the final versions. Like, imagine doing, like, I will show you something. Decorating a map that is 256 by 256 will take you probably a week or something if you don't spend too much. But if you do a map that is this by this, I feel like you will take a year or something. So I feel like having tools to make it faster is something we want. I don't know if that's true here. Maybe you can. I don't know, but it would be useful. Oh, you actually have opacity settings, I think, or something. Yeah, I guess. Is those are like 0.5 or something? But yeah, if you could do that, if you could also select which two dots and stuff, then yeah, that would be really cool. Especially for maps like this. This is like, how much? 256 times 256 is this, but did it actually? No. This is 16 times more tiles. So yeah, this is quite a lot. It would take you at least 16 weeks if you would do what I thought we would take with this. Yeah. So I think optimizations for like toolset are really important. Okay. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. port alt save, and also node produce fix some stuff. I hate when I just do like billion of tweaks, which weren't like a focus of my thing, and I just don't remember and I like right fix some stuff or something, or I have to like read the reference or something. Yeah, that's something we thought would be useful. Because obviously you don't even have something like a tile set here, because you can just do whatever. Like all your layers can be whatever. So you know. No, this is not a good base style. It has transparency in it. I guess that's actually kind of cool. That it has transparency, because now if you like place it on, I don't know, let's say desert. I don't know if it actually looks good, but let's say you place it on grass, from Badlands. This actually looks better than if you wouldn't have it, I guess. But then this also. Oh no, never mind. Oh, this is fine. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Oh, and also, if you guys missed it, this is movable, resizable, and you have some stuff here. So you can kind of move it here if you prefer to, or do whatever. This is not even something that SCMdraft had, I don't think. They just had like, you had it fixed on the left, and you could, all you would do is resize it in one direction. It's not that useful, I don't think. And you also, SCMdraft also had this, which makes me question, like, what the fuck? Like, why? Why would you want this? I guess it just means, oh yeah, fill the bar with this one, but this is so useless. It's like, I don't know. Like, okay, this is kinda cool, but I could do it with a checkbook. So, like, let's see. If I'd want to, like, hide something, I would just do a checkbox. With, like, a reg text, and, like, some kind of value for the player. And then if the value would be true, I would show something, and if not, I wouldn't. Like immediate mode UI is so much more uh flexible, because you can just take it and do whatever with it. You don't have to have any inheritance trees or whatever stupid. Uh it's really flexible, I think. So yeah. Yeah, this is really cool. Dude, you want to edit this map with me? We can do it. We can already do it. Did you know that? I can send you my binary, my files, and we can actually edit this together. So, maybe you can try that. I don't know, tomorrow or something. But or if you want to do it right now, we can test it. This could actually be a nice test of if I broke something. Let's actually see how many lines we have. I guess this is locked. 705 and 500. 7,500. Yeah. UI is something that I did add recently, and it's already 700 lines. That's growing pretty quickly. Okay, let me send this up to you. So we can try this. No. I want Brood, not Brood, Build, Antikythera, Dreamhold. This. Yeah, I did not build. Kill me. Wait a second. I have to resend you the binary. Oh, don't use release, by the way. This is all. I am pretty amazed how on debug, yes, on debug, I have like this many FPS. I mean, if I make it, I guess if I unlock the FPS thing, I will just lag, but whatever. I guess this should just be this, but I could make this 0. And this could be, yeah, just 2 times this. I don't know how many ticks we can do, but I think the ticks are pretty expensive right now because of the fog of war thing. Yeah, I can only do 54 ticks per second. I don't know how about release. I can test it. If you have admin on, oh yeah, I should probably not show this, but whatever. I don't think anyone can snipe me with this. Let's see. So my IP. So you would do. Oh, no. Yes. Okay. So yeah, on release, I can actually do like 400, 300 TPS, which is nice. But yeah, let me actually run debug. And we can try this. Can try connecting. Oh. Did you? So you have to download the zip, and then you have to move the debug file to bin. I don't know if you did that, but I should have told you. My bad. Yes, I should have told you. I haven't done networking testing since I did it with Milestone a few weeks ago, so something might freeze, but hopefully it doesn't. I DM'd you how to connect to me, and obviously you can test it if you want. Outside of that, so yeah, let me know if you're connecting. Oh, it seems like it did, but it froze. So yeah, I will need some testing, I guess. Let me actually take a look on the fucking... Did I do something wrong? Okay, let's see. Unit post is multiplayer update log. Okay, so we never... Player input synced. Player input terms. Okay, so we are not ready for update. Yeah, okay, something's wrong. Oh, I did not reset it. Okay, I think I might be knowing what's happening, but I'm not actually sure. No, this is not true. Netcode. So basically, when I'm loading the save, I'm loading the game. We should just set up the game if it's not existing. I think. Yeah, okay. Stop screenshotting. Setup game. Setup game. Yeah, so I am setting it up. I'm resetting UI. I'm setting this. Oh, I know what's happening. Or do I? But what I didn't change is the, the bot sticks are not synced, are not reset. I don't know why. I don't know when I changed it. But that's something that is causing troubles for sure. Okay, this should be fine, I think. Okay, let's try this one. But if this one doesn't work, I will have to test it outside of stream. I don't want to waste your time. But yeah, this is the update.exe, and we can try with that. If it doesn't work, well, too bad. So yeah, let me know when you connect, or if you. Okay, it seems like it works, but we do have quite a latency between us. So, oh, oh, what? What? What have happened? So player state of local player, which is 0. And then the editor layer was 0, okay. Why was it 0? So opening the editor crashed. Okay, I will actually fix this. And I know how to make the game run more smoothly. I just need to increase the torrent buffer. But we'll have a latency, but it did not, yeah, it did crash because I opened editor and I didn't have an editor layer set up. But I can, well, this should have been working. I don't know why. Oh, I guess the ID should be 0. It should be 0 already. Yeah, I don't really know. Now I have to find the fucking defines I did. Okay, turn offset. Let's do like 4 ticks, 4 turns. What is this? No. Why the layer was 0? I guess. I will just proof it for now. But I'm not really sure why it would have been 0. But yeah, I have a turn system where you can actually send turns in advance, which means you don't actually have to wait. You don't have to wait for other player to be ready for you to progress in the game. You just have to have like you just have to have all data from that turn you want to simulate. So if you have like 100 ms of ping, you would ideally want 100 ms of worth of data so you can simulate it without a delay. Unfortunately, this means that you will basically get an input lag of 100 ms, which is not really that nice. But I will try to mitigate it a bit at some point. So yeah, I will build this and we can try again. I think. Oh, wait, what? Yes. Okay. I think we can try this again. Oh, did I build? I did. Okay. Okay. There we go. So that will be the last try, I guess. So I think I actually achieved what I wanted for today for the editor thing. So after I'm done with, after we are done with testing, I'll probably close the stream. But I might actually look at like some stuff to do. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything I can do in like 10 minutes or something. But yeah. Okay, so this kind of works. The selection is really bad right now. I will have to find a way to make it work. make it not stupid, basically. Try moving your units. I'm moving mine towards the bottom. I guess I did deselect them. Yeah, this is really bad at hyping. It looks like we are still having some... Looks like the turn offset I said was not enough. Are you getting attacked by me? And... yeah. Fuck. I just crash. It's also because the editor layer was null. Why? Why is that the case? I don't get it. I absolutely do not get it. Okay, that's something I will just fix later. Um, Dude, I hate Visual Studio. It's just like one of the worst things that happened. Basically, I feel like it's a strategy that people never came up with a better editor. Like, I would kinda... Yeah, I opened the editor mode and it was fucked. But I would kinda do a better thing if I would dedicate time to it, and like, so many people would. Meanwhile, this is like made by Microsoft. And everyone, like, most people claim, like, most, maybe not most, but like, young people and like the people at the universities, like professors or whatever, claim that this is good or whatever. Like, it seems to be a popular trend that like this is acceptably good software or whatever. Uh, so yeah, I don't know why that is, but it's really not true. Okay, so this is a pointer, and it points to the array. Why would it work? Why would it work if I'm in single play? I guess I didn't test it, but no, it works in single player. So the player state thing has to be cleared in netcode then, I guess. Right? I guess that's what's happening, right? Oh, this should also free the fucking control groups. I think. This is a leak by now. Okay. Yes, I am setting this to 0. Unfortunate. I am already doing this here, so I don't want to do it twice. Okay, so I guess this time it will work. I don't know. I don't know if I still want to test it. I promise it will be the last one. Oh, that should be 10, not 12. No, I went to editor mode and I had some pointer set to 0 when it shouldn't. Yeah, I think so. Uh, Setup game. Okay. I need to... Oh yeah, I wanted to increase the delay so we can have an experience that works, I guess. Probably really laggy anyways. It's kind of tough, honestly. I don't know what to do about it yet. Okay. I am running. Oh, hi. We are in. And I'm opening editor now. And I'm in editor mode now. Can you confirm that you can move some units? I'll try to flip the base layer to Ashword lava. Is that up on your side? Let me know. Oh, that is cool. But I didn't. Well, I didn't actually see any movement. So maybe we are not synced. Yeah, there's something wrong. That sucks. Oh, you actually do move units, though. I do see that. But I don't really know why I wouldn't. Like, I'm not sure why I did not change them up for you. That's a bit weird. Now it should be ice, but I guess. Yeah, so it basically means that whatever I did for the UI didn't work synchronously, which it actually should. They made it deterministic and also handled separately. What if you actually do open your editor and start doing stuff? It's the hotkey is H. Oh, I do see this. I do see you changing stuff. That's interesting. I wonder why it's asynchronous. Really weird. It might be that I'm actually passing some pointer incorrectly and it's not working for every player. Sure. I did Ashford now. Oh. Interesting. Can you try changing it now? I'm no longer in editor mode. That's actually a nice clue, though. Okay. Okay. That's good. Okay. I was worried that the UI system didn't work. But it's actually just a mistake in the thing then. Is for each player state. Oh. Editor mode is. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Uh. Okay. I know everything. This was not meant to be like this. If player state. Okay. This is. You know. Yeah, because I had it on else between the game UI stuff, and the game UI stuff is just checking for local player. It's not checking for every player. So basically, both players had to be in editor mode for it to run. Yeah. So that's a nice find, I think. Okay, so now we're in editor mode. Oh, I guess I can just do this. Can I not? We have the resizer. We have this and this, and this is now. This would now work. But yeah, as you can see, it's actually editable. Obviously, we have quite a ping between us, and yeah, I don't know. I will have to think about it more because it's currently pretty bad. If you have a latency and you also don't want the input thing that I currently have. Yeah. Yeah, I have a latency buffer. Oh, it's a better. I'm sorry. Uh, yeah. I basically have a turn buffer, which is like. Yeah, it should just be local edit mode. But yeah. It will be pretty cool if we can fix it. But it's good that we did the testing with it, and I will not now commit what I have. I'll fix some networking related stuff. If the buffer is working properly, I think it does, but it looked like we had a stutter between every X frames, which probably just meant that the buffer wasn't enough for our latency. But at the same time, the current. Okay, so the biggest problem why we have the latency problem is because what I'm doing is I'm running the simulation, and I'm actually sending the I think that's the problem, but I am actually sending all of the like key inputs, which is really small actually, because it's 1 bit per actual key press is what I'm doing. And I'm also sending like the screen wave, screen hive. And based on that, I'm simulate every player on every machine, which keeps everything deterministic. But what Broodwar did is they had like a command buffer, so oh yeah, this player clicked on the map, right click on the map using this, or like, oh, this guy issued the order Y for the unit. I thought that would not be what we want because uh like you constantly have to think about networking, especially if you're doing like editor and stuff. So I felt like this would be better, but maybe it would actually be because right now it's really apparent if you have the latency because like your selection will actually lag, like your camera movement will lag. Uh, because like your what you're doing basically is you have this like buffer uh for the like the inputs. And what we are doing, we're writing to this one, but we are reading from this one. This is like game, and those are like inputs. So we actually have like solid for x. I can write x of delay between what we click and what we see, which is obviously a problem. Uh, because it's like very noticeable and like you just can't tell what you're doing until that delay passes off, which maybe it would be possible to actually. Yeah, I don't know actually. Uh, Maybe it would actually be possible to like draw your. Maybe, maybe this should be what we simulate, and this what we try drawing. But this actually wouldn't be accurate, so like the camera position would be and selection would be. I think maybe not selection even because it depends on the simulation. So I don't know. I really don't know how to make it work. I will have to think it through. Uh, yeah, they do because I made it in a way that requires that. You basically get all the okay, let me actually show this. So clean size, the cursor position, mouse wheel data, and the key data. Oh, this could actually be S8, I guess. Doesn't matter. Uh, this is like 256 bits worth of key presses. Like basically, we have 256 keys, and all we are sending is if it was pressed, and we're sending what's the screen size, what's the cursor position, and what's the mouse wheel, and what I am doing is based on those things, I can deterministically do everything. So, yeah. I don't know. Does the common buffer thing that Broodwar did? I don't even. I guess that has to allow that. But couldn't I do it on this? I don't know. Maybe. Could I? Maybe. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure. Because you would kind of want to be. Would it? AI is just deterministically run on every machine. That's what Brewer did. There were no problems with that. So all you had to do is not have randomness. Like I guess desynced randomness. Yeah, they don't, but they are just like a series of like I already have AI basically. Uh, so do I have this on demo UI? Yeah, demo AI. I already have this for AI, and this is just deterministic, right? Like everything in the game. Even if I would do random, it would be deterministic because we have the seed synced. Uh, so I don't even need cameras or whatever. But for processing player inputs, I do because like if I have a keypress, here I am like parsing the data into something more useful. And if I actually like check, um, for example, let's say the sample unit, what I need to do is get the word cursor, which is just calculated from those data I had, and and yeah, I do this for every player. So, but for AI wouldn't need this because they don't have inputs, so they don't have like mouse and keyboard inputs, nor they have camera or whatever, so they don't need it. Yeah. Okay, I think I will actually close the stream. It's quite. Yeah, I am actually streaming for 3 hours. That's. I actually planned for one, so I'm above the schedule. But yeah, feel free to message me if you have more questions. I will stop streaming for now, but I will come back 2 days from now, and maybe I will join Pro on his stream and probably also work. So yeah, uh, see you later and have a good time.